Greetings, Taurians, and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the next 7 days for those of us born in the zodiac sign of Taurus. The dates that I am focusing on is August the 26th, or I should say forgive me, August the 26th through September the 2nd, 2019. The spirit guide has already been invoked and the cards have been anointed, shuffled, and cut according to the amount of times and directions given to me by my spirit guide. And so with your kind permission, may I begin a look at and an interpretation of the sacred tarot for you for this time cycle. Taurians, I want to tell you that it is your nature to be dependable. It is your nature to be very concerned with home, very solid people. You definitely are that. That is your nature. But the Spirit wants to tell you this week, particularly, that this is a week when you must think in terms of don't be so stubborn so that you miss your blessing to change for the better. How about that? That's where it is. Don't be so stuck in your ways that you can't change for the better. This is what I want you to understand, okay? All right, that's the message that I had for you to begin with. Now let's begin a look at the sacred tarot for you for this week. Very good. Okay, so as you begin this week, let me just share with you that some of you are definitely dealing with some relationship challenges. Some of you are dealing with some relationship challenges and some things that are obscure to you, some things that are not clear from your partner to you, I should say. Okay, so let me start with the overarching energies are that of your partner is challenging this week. There are a lot of challenges this week. It seems as if your partner is kind of distant from you this week, and I want you to understand what the cards are saying. But it's just a partner. It's not you. And I always tell my clients this when I do readings, I like to make sure that I read the person. I don't want to read you in relationship to somebody else because I really want you to understand that it really is all about you, not about you and somebody else. So your partner is not really in a position and or not financially stable enough to be of major benefit to you this week. That's something that you're kind of coming to terms with as you begin this 7-day cycle. I do see security as part of your destiny path. I do see you will be coming to a place of establishing roots, establishing your foundation with or without your partner. I definitely see that. I also see that you are coming to a place of acceptance. Now, I'm not saying that your partner is deliberately lying. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that your partner may not necessarily be even in touch with themselves enough to be able to give you full disclosure about what their problems are. You follow? That's for some of you. And then some of you are dealing with someone who's outright deceptive altogether. So, but many of you are dealing with a partner that they themselves are not clear with who they are and what's going on in their lives, okay? And that's indicated by the moon being in a reverse position, right in the center of your reading, right there. And it really is almost right under the King of Wands, which is in reverse. And the King of Wands was your overarching oh boy, forgive me, overarching energies. And I've been toying with those words all evening as I'm recording. The idea is that love is going to be offered to you or is being offered to you, but you're not really interested. It's really not enough for you. It's really not giving you what you need. And so you're kind of pulling back and you're kind of thinking, trying to figure out why they can't see what the situation is, why they can't figure out what their problem is, why they can't see themselves. Alrighty? As you come to the end of this 7-day cycle, I see you moving further and further into yourself, which is also part of your nature. You're moving further and further into yourself, but this time you're moving into yourself with a deliberate purpose, a deliberate purpose. The purpose is for thought. You're moving further and further into yourself so that you could come out springing, like you're going to come out with direction. And so the final card that I'm looking at that ends this 7 day cycle is the Queen of Swords, which is the card that talks about clarity of ideas, clarity of vision, and a sense of direction, even a plan for what you have to do next for your own life. So it looks like this week, I have a lot to tell you, and I just can't tell you all of it in this short reading. But the energies are making sense. The energies are working out so that they're forcing you to make the next move for yourself. And that's where you're going to end up at the end of this 7 day cycle. Those of you that like the channel or that you have been blessed by some of the messages of these readings, please like, subscribe, and share. Share it with someone else who's in the same zodiac sign or different zodiac sign. Those of you that have come in for readings and you have been blessed, please bring somebody else and share the good news with somebody else so that they also can be blessed. Those of you that are interested in a private consultation this week, the waiting period or the turnaround period is about 2 to 4 days now before the readings actually start. So those of you that are ready and interested, please reach out to me. And stay blessed, my Taurians, and be willing to adapt and to change within yourself so that you can change for the better on the outside and change your experience and your opportunities. Stay blessed, my friends.